Hey everybody, welcome back to Bobo Foot Gaming, and today it's time to talk about the final sector of Conquest 13 to 15, and that's Sector 5. The sector feats for this sector are to win 14 fights with a full Galactic Republic team, attempt to inflict evasion down 40 times, attempt to inflict armor shred 20 times, and kill 50 units with Old Republic units. The mini-boss for this sector will be the Mandalorian Beskar armor, and we'll need to win the fight with Mace Windu surviving, and win the fight with Gideon and Tarkin surviving. The main boss for this sector will be Jedi Master Kenobi, where we will need to win with one attacker or more in the team and have no one on our team die, and to win the fight with no supports in our team. To win the battles with full Galactic Republic teams and to inflict 20 armor shreds, we have a couple of options. So while the first two options here will not count towards your armor shred fights, you can try a Hunter Tech Wrecker Echo with Rex composition to get a full Galactic Republic team win. Alternatively, you could do a Rex lead 501st clones with perhaps Bad Batch Echo in the 5th slot. Another alternative would be a Padme Amidala Bad Batch team, or if you want to start working towards the armor shreds, you could go with a Padme team with Ahsoka Tano, Jedi Knight Anakin and General Kenobi, and then Kat in the last slot. Once Kat has used her Annihilate ability once, every subsequent use will inflict an armor shred. Now, this isn't the most efficient way of getting the armor shred feats done, because obviously you can work on a Jedi Master Kenobi team with Cam and Gas, and with C-3PO to help reset the cooldowns, which is probably something that we will explore, but it's another team that I'm using on the boss and mini-boss nodes, so should help top up the numbers without depleting their stamina for some difficult fights. For the kill 50 units with Old Republic, I'm going to be looking at using a Jedi Master Luke Skywalker lead with Jedi Knight Revan and Bastila Lashan as our assist targets to create the kills. We have Hermit Yoda as a means of generating healing and another mechanic for calling assists. And we also have Old Ben in this team. Old Ben is there because his basic will inflict evasion down. So then while we're getting these 50 kills with Old Republic, we should be able to progress the evasion down feat. I don't think we'll get all 40, hence I've put a little buffer in here to use another team to finish off that evasion down. And what I'm looking at doing there is a Bosk lead with the Mandalorian and Boba Fett, those two units specifically because they count towards the global, along with Zam Wessel, as she is the person who's going to inflict evasion down on her second special. And then I've listed here Grief Karga or Fennec Shand, but really it could be any bounty hunter in this slot that's going to help you clear the nodes. The mini-boss is Beskar Armor Mandalorian, and his team composition is Queel, IG-11, Dadbod Boba, and Fennec Shand. The modifier is that Scoundrel allies gain plus 30% max health, plus 20 speed, and are immune to buff immunity. While buffed, Scoundrel allies take 30% less damage, have 50% additional counter chance, and inflict defense down for 2 turns when attacked, which can't be resisted. While debuffed, Scoundrel allies gain 10 speed. We'll need to win 2 fights here. One is with Mace Windu surviving, and one is with Gideon and Tarkin surviving. For the Mace Windu surviving feat, I'm looking at a Jedi Master Kenobi lead team with Ki-Adi-Mundi, General Skywalker, Mace Windu and C-3PO. This is going to allow my team to inflict some armor shreds, which is going to help with the Sector feat there. For the win with Gideon and Tarkin surviving, I'm going to look at a team of Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Royal Guard, Moff Gideon and Grand Moff Tarkin. Hopefully this team will be sufficient, as it's a very powerful galactic legend and Darth Vader can crank out some serious damage. Additionally, this helps us work towards the global feat of Darth Vader kills, so we're getting a nice little double dip there. The boss for Sector 5 is Jedi Master Kenobi, and he's going to be accompanied by General Kenobi, General Skywalker, Grand Master Yoda and Ki-Adi-Mundi. The modifier for this boss fight is the greater good. If no enemies are marked at the start of the allied leader's turn, a random enemy is marked for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled or resisted. If that enemy is defeated while they are marked by this modifier, the allied leader gains that unit's max health, max protection, offense and speed until another enemy marked by this modifier is defeated. So we also have to pay attention to the feats, where we will need to win with one attacker, at least one attacker and no one dying, as well as win with no supports. So I think we have 2 options here. One will be to use Jedi Master Kenobi with General Kenobi, General Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano and Commander Ahsoka Tano. This is a very powerful team. You have a strong tank, you have a very powerful galactic legend. You have General Skywalker, who does a lot of damage, inflicts that armor shred. You have Commander Ahsoka Tano for the instant kill on turn 1 and also further armor shreds as she uses her Force Leap throughout the fight. Another option would be Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Royal Guard and Maul, along with one of Stormtrooper, Death Trooper or Mara Jade. I'd be inclined to say that Stormtrooper will be your best choice here, as it's going to try to mess around with their marked modifier, as once Royal Guard and Stormtrooper lose their taunt, they're going to then become marked and it may screw with the AI's targeting. Also, this works for your global feats, so you get some more kills with Darth Vader. And you also have Maul here, who's a very powerful unit and can help you with increasing the cooldowns on a key enemy toon to help you get further into the fight. So that's what I'd be looking at doing here. I'm inclined to say the Lord Vader team should be better, but it's hard to go against how powerful this Jedi Master Kenobi team is. When we look at the Sector 5 breakdown on the fights we're going to have to do, I think we're going to be looking at 13 fights with a full Galactic Republic team. Then we're going to have to do 10 fights roughly with a Jedi team with JKR and Bastila to get those 50 kills with Old Republic. The Armor Shred feat should be completed with the Galactic Republic feat or the mini-boss fights. And then we should need maybe 2 fights with Bounty Hunters to clean up that evasion down 40 times feat. We're going to need 2 fights on the mini-boss and hopefully only 1 fight on the boss with a Lord Vader or Jedi Master Kenobi team. So this is going to be about 28 fights. The wiggle room on that is that if you complete the 40 evasion downs while doing the 50 kills with Old Republic, you save yourself 2 bounty hunter fights. And if you kill the end boss with a Jedi Master Kenobi team, you save yourself an additional fight from the 14 wins with Galactic Republic, as you won't need to complete those on normal nodes. So you could theoretically get this down to 25 fights, which is still quite reasonable. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to these 5 videos on the sectors of Conquest. I hope you've found them beneficial and they're going to help you get that red box and that brand new ship, which I think is going to be very good for using your Chimera or your Executrix to beat Negotiators specifically. I'm going to do some subsequent videos on how I think we can approach this efficiently. This may not go live before Conquest does, as there's a lot of math involved. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll also do a video on how we're going to progress the global feats and what feats we should be looking at skipping and whatnot. Additionally, once Conquest opens, we'll have an idea on all of the data discs that are available, not just the new ones, so we can come up with a video for the best data disc strategies you can be looking at doing to help you through this Conquest. Thanks again and hope you enjoyed the videos. Bye.